Hello everyone, this is the Underdog, aka the German Viking, and this is probably going to be a longer video because I'm going to link several tweets and articles of what has basically happened just the last, I would say, week or so in regards to Jussie Smollett and what happened to him. So the three tweets that I'm gonna use, I retweeted them because I thought they were really interesting. It's from Ryan Saavedra from the Daily Wire. Cook County State Attorney Kim Fox claims that the fact that Smollett had no criminal background played a role in the outcome of the case. This is a lie. Smollett pled guilty in the 2007 to DUI, driving without license, providing false information to law enforcement. So that's raising the eyebrow of number one. Then the second one is you have Randy Barnett saying none of this is normal, even for Crook County, where I was an assistant state's attorney. Educated guess this is hoax implicated someone very important who had pull with the state's attorney and who very badly did not want to be implicated. Again, this goes back to my speculation that he basically got one of the Obamas to pull strings from him. And sorry, I forgot. So then there's going to be 5 tweets from Josh Margolin. Breaking on Jussie Smollett case at AG Guglielmi. It says Chicago police now barred from releasing additional Smollett records because of the new court order. This keeps getting more strange. Why is that? And here's the last tweet I'm going to read. Keeps getting more bizarre. AJ Guglielmi says the gag order keeps secret an investigative file that's about 8 inches thick and bars Chicago police from discussing the investigation. Now, why would this be the case? This is very peculiar when it comes to this, and I saw this as well with Breitbart reporting that Jussie Smollett is considering suing the Chicago PD. The stones on this guy is amazing. So the corruption charges or the claim of corruption is just astounding that he got off scot-free, and now he's gonna hopefully he does sue, because hopefully that will mean these files that are sealed, where basically got scot-free, are unsealed, and we actually get to see what actually happened. So I welcome this. And from the Daily Wire, breaking FBI is reviewing circumstances surrounding dismissal of criminal charges against Smollett, report says. So I really hope the FBI does this and reports on or investigates this, because it seems really shady that he just gets off scot-free off of this. And Rob Elga says 2 law enforcement officials briefed on the matter tell ABC the FBI is reviewing circumstances surrounding dismissal of criminal charges against Jussie Smollett. ABC News told this is not an investigation, it is a review or an inquiry. More, as the ABC 7 Chicago I-team revealed this morning, records obtained from the Chicago police file on the Smollett case showed the FBI was already involved as part of the investigation. In that report revealed that the Chicago PD forwarded a copy of the search warrant pertaining to Jussie Smollett's Apple iCloud account to an FBI analyst. That is really interesting. And Terry Moran, Celebrity Justice Cook County Clerk's Office, tells ABC that they were shocked that no written motions were filed with the court in connection with today's surprising dismissal in the Smollett case. On top of that, the case has been wiped off the database as if it never existed. Holy hell. Wow. There's another key article with Walsh, and it summarizes this perfectly. The Jussie Smollett case shows what privilege in America really looks like. And here is the quote from the article. After revealing all the facts and circumstances of the case, including Mr. Smollett's volunteer service, well, quote unquote, a volunteer service, it was 2 days of taking pictures with people, a volunteer service in the community, and agreement to forfeit his bond to the city of Chicago, we believe his outcome is a just disposition and appropriate resolution to this case. Really? Really? And wouldn't him basically forfeiting his bond admit that he's guilty? And there's another, I know there's a lot of Daily Wire in this, but those are the best articles I could find regarding this. And 5 things you should know about Chicago's controversial prosecutor. And I'm going to read the headline, but I'm going to let you read all of them if you're really, really interested. I don't want to make a 30-minute video regarding all of this, so it is a little bit condensed. But I'm going to link all of this in the description below. Fox won office in 2016 on a reform platform after her predecessor bungled the Lacan-McDonald case. 2, she's deeply entrenched in Chicago's political machine. Yeah, that is... she's taken a lot of money from progressive organizations and George Soros, which would raise an eyebrow. Her office has had recent issues with handling violent offenders, which doesn't surprise me, being Chicago. There's a pending complaint against her from Chicago Police Department for trying to interfere with the investigation into the alleged hate crime committed against Jussie Smollett, which I have covered previously on the channel. And what is really smug about this whole case are the celebrities that are basically welcoming him with open arms. Told y'all Ava Durant, Questlove among the stars celebrating Jussie Smollett's case being dropped. And I'll just put it right here, as you can see. I'm gonna link it again. Empire Riders basically welcoming, saying see y'all Wednesday. So he's probably gonna be back on the show. Diane Adamu John, you've just watched a truly good person get dragged through the gutter. I'm so happy he's been exonerated before any more damage was done. But make no mistake, damage was done. Yeah, George Takei, who is an ideologue. There are lots of things we apparently should not prejudge before we have all the facts, like Jussie Smollett, all charges dropped, and the Mueller report, not yet public. Wow. Okay. Well, hold on. So we're just gonna assume innocence, even if there is evidence against him. But when it comes to Trump, he's guilty of said crime, even though he's been exonerated basically by this report showing no collusion. So this is amazing hypocrisy, the double standard. So Trump has been scrutinized for 2 years, and there was nothing to show that he did anything close to treason or anything that broke the law. But Jussie Smollett, where you have 14 felony charges and evidence to show he knew the people, he lied to the police constantly, he didn't give them phones, he lied about knowing them and had their telephone numbers, he even talked to them right before the incident. Like, seriously, are you kidding me? And this guy is not guilty? Okay. Jesus. Jussie Smollett walking out the courtroom the moment his lawyers got all the charges dropped. It's so funny. George M. Johnson, all charges have been dropped against Jussie Smollett. Stop trusting Chicago PD. What's that you were saying? Hold on. So, you shouldn't trust the Chicago PD. So what, you should trust the gangs shooting each other up every week in Chicago? Okay. Well, Chicago is the most violent, if not one of the most violent cities in the U.S. and one of the most violent in the world. So why wouldn't you support the Chicago Police Department, especially in these circumstances? But leftists are gonna be leftists. And Andrew Craven said, just because Chicago has dropped the charges against Jussie Smollett doesn't mean he didn't collude with Russia. That's a good one, actually. That's a good one. So yeah, these are just massive articles which would take really long time to just every single thing. They summarize basically what I've been saying, but just looking at all the evidence against Jussie Smollett, and hopefully the federal investigation doesn't give in and actually charges him and convicts him of crimes, if there is evidence, of course. I don't want them to be corrupt as well. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.